Today I'm going to be showing you how to do acrylic fingernails. So if you're a female or a guy and you want to have pretty fingernails, keep watching. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this cuticle pusher and make sure that our cuticle is pushed all the way up into our nail bed, and so that that isn't in the way of the monomer and polymer. The next step is to take a plastic tip of your choosing and to put a tiny bit of nail glue, just a tiny bit, and then glue it to the very tip of your nail. Once we have the tip glued onto our fingernail, we can cut it with a pair of tiny shears to whatever length that we want. So I did mine about 1/2 inch. The next step is to take a file and file all of the oil off of the nail and file the top of the plastic piece. Once that's done, we take nail dehydrator. This removes all of the oil from the nail so that the acrylic will stick very well. Take that and just put it right on the natural nail bed. Once that's done, you take something called primer. This prepares the nail bed for adhesion. And you just take a tiny bit to the natural nail bed. The step is to make sure that we have the nail shaped to whatever width we want it to be. If we want it square or rounded, I like square nails, so I'll keep it at that shape. The next step is to take a nail brush, and this is synthetic. Dip it into the monomer until it's saturated but not dripping. Then you dip the monomer into the acrylic until you have a nice pearl-sized acrylic bead. Place that on the natural nail and shape it onto the nail, making sure not to touch the cuticle. Now, depending on how thick you like the nail to be or how thin you like it to be, you could add more acrylic to thicken it up. I like mine to be pretty thin so that they look natural, so I won't add more acrylic to it. So the next step is to take a nail drill and file the surface of the nail so that it's smooth and even. So after satisfactory filing has been completed, it's time for paint. And there you have it, acrylic fingernails.